be led by idiot bitches. I don't mind being equal, I don't mind working with, but I won't be led by evil, dictating, stupid cows. Right, this is being Machiavellian, decrepit Julian. Whatever it was I made up on this one, it was dead funny. Right then, let's go. Yeah, we're gonna go now. Perfect. Perfect. I'm gonna get the right. You'll see the reflection, and ooh, it's so great. It's dead funny. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, hi. Being a clever little bastard and having a real clever father allowed me to avoid being trapped by the Janus idiot women-led part of society. Matriarchy. Yeah, Matriarchy. So I've titled this video something like Being a Machiavellian Avoided Byzantine Matriarchy. It's not, I can't remember. It's really similar to that. Anyway, I want cameras everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. They've got to go everywhere. Right? And recording devices. And the data that's recorded by them has got to be kept for at least 10 years. So we've got to compress these video images down to little things. And then what I propose is, quickly, I get it started like it. What I propose is, imagine this is just a piece of paper like here. Imagine it was this size here. Alright, just this size here. Like this size here. Yeah, and it was a TFT screen that had no front and no back, but it had colour TFT images on it, yeah, but they're only like 200 pixels by 100 pixels or something like that, yeah, and then you paint the pixels, but shine a projector through it, yeah, then you could blow pictures right up into massive stuff, like a digital projector. So imagine that, like, so you could compress images down, like, you know what I mean, to really, really small images. So you could save lots and lots of data. Anyway, that's just a way of getting the data out quickly, like, yeah, just a quick idea of how to do it. But my statement continues. Voodoo is now banned in the UK. It was been for ages, like, yeah. But we've got an influx of Central and East African families coming into the UK because we care about Ethiopia, Sudan, Somalia, Kenya, and what. We've got an influx of all these black families come into the country, and they practice voodoo. They practice voodoo, right? And voodoo is the art of trapping a man's mind so he doesn't quite know what's going on, and then it lets the women be in control so they can poke around and prod the men and watch fights happen, because they just love watching men fight, and the strongest man they'll go and mate with. But obviously some women don't like it, and they get the weak man, even if the women that don't like it are strong women. You see, just because you're fat and got a bit of muscle doesn't make you better than another woman. You know, another woman that doesn't agree is conscientious objectors usually don't train their muscles and what have you, like, yeah, so they don't look as impressive, and it doesn't mean they're not a better person. So 9 times out of 10, the thick idiot dunce, right, the thick idiot dunce that's just blind, ignorantly thick. Doesn't matter how good or bad they are, they could be a decrepit idiot craphead, right? Not as pretty as the conscientious objector, not as clever as the conscientious objector, not anywhere near as good, but because they've decided not to join in with their religion, they're outcasts, yeah, and trudging on and trudging on and trudging on and trudging on until they look weak and frail and this, that, and the other, and then they're highlighted, yeah? It's done secretly. It's done secretly. I'm looking at quite a few different cameras while I'm saying this like that to make sure I can get this video on. So anyway, in the UK here, we've just passed a new law. Because of the influx of these people into the country, we've just passed a new law. I'm putting my hands here so I can hear what I'm saying better. And this new law, it basically states that if you're being demonized by your religion, then those religious leaders are liable or likely to be prosecuted and jailed. So if you're in a matriarchal voodoo society in the UK, record it, record your data, inform the police. The police have now got the powers to help you. You can use MP3 players. Most MP3 players have a voice recording device. Get yourself some decent rechargeable batteries or use Duracells. Duracells are quite good, but rechargeable batteries like this one here. This one here is not a very good one. This one says 600 on it. Yeah. This one's a AAA battery, and this one isn't very good. Yeah. This one here is an AA battery, and again, this one isn't very good. This is a 2000. One of the 2500s. Anyway, they go up to the AA batteries go up to 3,000 or 4,000. The smaller AAA batteries, they go up to 2,300, and the more you get on that milliamp hour, the longer they last. And the 600s are better than Duracells. They get decent batteries for your recording equipment as well. And protect yourself. Yeah? Write diaries, write it down on paper. The bitches will destroy your data if you don't back it up. Get it onto a CD, give it to a friend, store it somewhere. Find somewhere you can bury it under the ground. Do anything you can to store your data, and we're going to try and take these idiots down. We've got to take them down. They are oppressive idiots, and they need taken down. I was saying, sorry about me, I wanted to listen to what I was saying, and try and make some kind of sense, because I'm a little bit way, a little bit wild, a little bit aggressive. Aggressive. So that's it. Let's try and get rid of these matriarchal idiots. And I know, like I say, it isn't just the men that get oppressed. There's women that conscientiously object to what's going on in these societies. And a lot of them are nice, very, very nice. And I can just hear fragments of conversations from films and television shows that I've heard in the past, where you've got the idiot, twat-head women that are joining in, calling the conscientious objectors weak and morons and all this kind of stuff. But in fact, actually, the person that can't stick up for their own judgment and their own feelings are the weak ones, and they're the ones that are joining in just because they're oppressed by the thick, stupid society. And that goes for all religions that have broken down. Now, I do believe that quite a few religions on the planet are very, very good, right? But because they've got corrupt idiots who are perverse and perverted, and other words which sound horrible but describe what they're doing. Just imagine a paedophile church leader. Can you imagine that? We don't have to imagine it. We've had court case after court case after court case in the UK and Ireland showing not just Catholic but Christian and Anglican leaders. Yeah, it's mostly the Catholics. I don't know why they seem to be very oppressive. It's mainly Catholics that are in the public eye for this. Yeah, they seem to have something in their religion which allows their leaders to break down and not get stopped before they've committed horrible crimes against children. Horrible crimes against children, and all that does is the child grows up, keeps it quiet because they're scared of God. They're scared of this God thing that they don't understand yet. They're actually petrified, and the parents are telling them to do stuff. Do it, like, yeah. And they think that the parents are ganging up with the church leader. They don't actually understand. Yeah, they can't separate that the leaders are being complete assholes, and their parents are just oppressed idiots. Because the leader has now abused their power, and once they've abused it a little bit, then their mind twists. And the more they read about their religion, the more they get twisted. Right? And the parents don't see this because they come out with their stern, straight faces, and got all the stuff looks really nice and clean, and it's all perfectly good. You can just see the telltale bits of alcoholism or drug abuse, but it's got the makeup on, and talks to you in this manner, and you know there's something not quite right, but you just can't put your finger on it. We've got to stop it now.